quite possibly suffering from the worst DOMs of my entire life. I can't sit, stand, sleep. This is just not normal. This is my running vlog for Paris Marathon, 12 weeks to go. My training plan for this week is Monday is a strength session. I will do that with my personal trainer, Doris. Tuesday is going to be a speed run, and that's where we'll do some sprints and some intervals. Wednesday is a 45-minute recovery run, followed by a very light strength session. Thursday is a big one. That is a long stamina run. That's around 1 hour, 15 minutes. Friday is another PT strength session with Doris. Saturday is going to be the long run, and Sunday is a rest day. As much as it can be a rest day when you've got a 2 and a 4-year-old. So this running plan is totally bespoke to me. It was put together by my running coach, Ben. It was based on some data that we got from the lactate test and the metabolic testing that I did with Coached Sports Science Labs in Singapore. I'll link to the videos down below if you want to learn more about both of those tests. So as well as the training, nutrition needs to be on point. So I'll be trying to carb cycle. So that means eating refined carbohydrates only after training, and the rest of the day just sticking to lighter carbs like your veggies and fruits, along with kind of protein. And the other thing for nutrition is just making sure that I'm hitting 120 grams of protein a day, 1800 plus calories a day. That's actually quite hard for me. Some days I really struggle actually hitting that calorie goal. I really need to work on eating more and making sure I've got enough fuel in my system. And then finally, because of that, I need to track my macros. So I need to really focus on making sure I'm tracking everything I eat. Monday the 15th of January was a super tough leg session with Doris. We did loads of deadlifts, squats, Bulgarian split squats, clams, hamstring curls, you name it. When it came to legs, we probably did it. I was walking out of there super shaky. Cannot even walk. My legs are like jelly. What a good session. Legs day. That was a proper legs day. Thanks, Doris. You almost killed me. Tuesday, the 16th of January, today was a speed session, and that consisted of running easy for 5 minutes, doing 2 times 20-second accelerations, and then we did 25 minutes of 1 minute going hard, 1 minute going easy, and then ran steady for the remainder of the time. I think it was a 55-minute run. I was running with a friend. We were just chatting all the way, having a great time, so I didn't get any footage. But it was a good one. My legs were really hurting though, from the day before. Wednesday, the 17th of January. Excuse the gorgeous towel. I've just got out of the shower. I just wanted to kind of come on here and say I have got the worst DOMs I think I have ever had. Delayed onset muscle soreness. I trained on Monday, did a strength training. If you see my video, I came out, my legs were shaking, I was feeling super weak, which is unlike me, but also felt great. Felt like I'd had a really good training session. But as the days have progressed, I feel awful. My quads are so painful, as are my glutes, my hamstrings are tight, to the point where, I'm struggling to sit down. When I'm sleeping, I am not sleeping very well. I'm being woken up by kind of pain in my legs. This might actually be the worst DOMs I've ever had. Sorry, Doris. I'm not sure what's caused it, whether we went too hard, too heavy, or whether it was just kind of returning back to that level after a little bit of time off. I'm a little bit worried. I'm worried that I might be injured underneath it. I'm worried it could be rhabdo or something like that. I'm really hoping it goes down. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't even think at this point I can go for a massage. I think anyone even touching my quads at this point is they're just too painful. Yeah, not really sure what to do. Tried running through it Tuesday and today, but I'm not sure if doing the stamina run tomorrow is a good idea. Not sure if I need to rest it, not sure if I need to stretch it, massage it. I just don't know. Anyway, yeah, I really hope I'm not injured. It's especially kind of really at the start of my training, but let's see. Thursday the 18th of January. My legs are so sore. I didn't make it out for my stamina run today. Just decided to go for a gentle walk, take it really easy. I'm starting to get a little bit worried now. I think I might need to go and see a physio. Friday the 19th of January, I went for a foot massage and got them to do a little bit of work on my legs. It hurt so much. It really hurt. It was really sore. So yeah, it didn't actually help that much. Went for an easy walk in the morning, and then in the afternoon I did a PT strength upper body session with Doris. It was good. Did lots of curls, shoulder press and burpees. I'm a little bit weird because I love burpees. They're ace. Saturday the 20th of January.
It's a very, very wet morning here in Singapore. I got woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. See all the rain behind on the water. I got woken up at 3 o'clock this morning by a massive, massive thunderstorm, rain coming down so heavy. You know, I had to get up at 5:30 and was thinking, God, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this. Maybe I need to do this on the treadmill. I really don't like running long distances on the treadmill. I find it really boring and really hard. Anyway, just the rain lessened. It's light. It's still very warm. It's still like 26 degrees. Got out, went and met a friend and got it done. Didn't do Mount Faber just because it's quite dark and slippy up there. So just ran off Sentosa Island to Keppel Island and back down past the beach. Really good run. My training plan said to do a 90-minute run today. Remember, everything is on time, not distance. Took me to around 15 kilometers. And I did slightly over 90 minutes. So yeah, just walking back home now to start my Saturday. Saturdays are always a full day with the kids, doing lots of activities and playing and yeah, maybe even some baking. Let's see. Need to try and be a little bit more strict with my diet. Definitely not carb cycling at the moment. I'm not eating loads of the sweet things, having a few bits here and there, but definitely not as bad as I normally am. But I am eating a bit more, too many carbs, I think. So yeah, need to kind of get that in order. It's 11 weeks tomorrow to the race. So I'm still feeling like I've got a long way to go with my training, but really just trying to trust the process, trust the team, trust coach, trust Ben, and really hope that in the end it all pays off.
Sunday the 21st of January. Sundays are my rest day and we got family visiting. Decided to take the kids to the Singapore bird park. I think it's called Bird Paradise. It is awesome. You get to see the most incredible birds. I am obsessed with the flamingos and all of the colourful parrots, and we honestly had just such a nice morning walking around. We played in the water play, we grabbed ice cream, and we just had loads of fun together. It was really nice. I would say that I'm so grateful to be training and also to be sober because I just get my Sundays back, and I absolutely love our family days together. It makes me so happy, brings so much joy. Diet and nutrition. So I'm continuing to take AG1 in the mornings, first thing that I'll drink. Kind of getting used to the taste, not noticing any kind of massive spikes in my energy. But one thing I have noticed is that my sugar cravings overall have reduced, which is really good. Breakfast went well this week. Loads of eggs, avocado, crisp egg, bagels, spinach, cream cheese, all the good stuff. Just generally ate really healthy, carbs in there, which are allowed because I train first thing in the morning. I always train fasted. So yeah, it's kind of it should be my biggest meal of the day. Maybe some days it wasn't, but it really should be my biggest meal of the day. My lunches started out really good. Salads, meats, veggies at the start of the week, but as the week went on, things like kimchi fried rice ended up making an appearance, as well as kind of pastas. This is definitely not carb cycling and not ideal. When I'm eating rice and pasta and those types of refined carbs, I'm causing bigger insulin spikes at lunchtime, and it's just going to increase my cravings in the afternoon for more sweet stuff. Dinners were pretty up and down as well. Tuesday we went to an amazing Italian for dinner and had a couple of pastas and pizza. It was delicious and amazing, but definitely not carb cycling and just very inconsistent. By Wednesday, the sugar started to creep in. I was definitely on the chocolate a little bit on Wednesday. And then, yeah, by the weekend, I'd completely stopped tracking my macros. I was just really busy. We had family here and the meals weren't really very well planned. It was just kind of, see how we got on. Yeah, lost all control over the weekend. Carb cycling and counting my macros completely went out of the window. Maybe it's because I'm tired, just maybe it's complete lack of self-control. Maybe it's just we're unsettled because we've had visitors here. Maybe it's because my period's due. Or maybe I just need to stop making excuses and have a bit more discipline and really get on it. Anyway, tripping out. So on Tuesday night, I dragged my husband. Probably not. He went willingly, I promise. But I took my husband to a 9D breathwork class. I have never done anything like this before. I think I was expecting it to be a little bit more kind of like light breathwork, meditation, lying in savasana, basically relaxing. It was not like that at all. So there was 10 people in the class. We were all lying down on the floor on the mats with eye masks on, headphones on. We were taught to take 2 sharp inhales and an exhale, 2 sharp inhales, exhale. And it all was quite quick, constantly moving through the breaths. Throughout the headphones, there was like 9 layers of sound happening, some that you could hear and some that you couldn't. And so as soon as you put the headphones on, you could hear music, like a song that was quite familiar. Then you could hear a man's voice talking, and then you could hear almost kind of like surround sounds. And as soon as you put the headphones on, you felt like the room was spinning because the sound was that kind of surround sound. And then there was different like layers and levels to it. So as soon as kind of we lay down and started breathing, it was really, really intense. And I think I don't know if it's the lack of oxygen or excess oxygen, but the more oxygen you're getting, the kind of, or whatever's going on, your fingers and your legs are almost like cramping and seizing, and you're lying there and you're just having to kind of focus on the breath. Throughout the time, the voice on the headphones is talking about like your limiting beliefs and what your limiting beliefs are and really how to kind of let them go. And so you're trying to kind of follow along. It really is quite trippy. You're trying to follow along. You're listening to the music, your body's kind of seizing up. You're just trying to focus on your breathing and just let your subconscious take in like all of the different sounds. At 2 points, you hold your breath and then you have to let out a massive scream and a cry, and it's all like letting the pain and trauma come out of you. Yeah, the final kind of section of it is when you return to normal breathing. A lot of people can dream or like hallucinate during this kind of whole experience. For me at that point, everything went a little bit black. I'm not sure if I actually just passed out or just went to sleep because it was all too much. But yeah, really interesting experience. When I kind of came round, I felt really nauseous, really sick. It was just really trippy. And really amazing that you can feel like that just from breathing. My husband, however, loved it, which was an absolute shock. But it was great, and not necessarily something I would repeat like monthly, maybe kind of once or twice a year, but really incredible experience. And I'm really hoping that it works and maybe it did get rid of some of my limiting beliefs, but let's see. Final thoughts. So this week was a total mixed week, I think, between having the DOMs and just the diet being a little bit all over the place, having visitors in town, maybe not getting enough sleep. It just wasn't the perfect week when it came to my training. I don't know if you ever have a perfect week, but it could definitely be better. My priority for next week is to get a physio to take a look at my legs, make sure that there is nothing more serious going on, and just to really try and get into a routine and a rhythm with my training. We've got more family visiting next week, so it's just going to make the diet and things a little bit harder, but I'm sure I can try to be a little bit more consistent than this week. My priority for the coming week is to get my legs looked at by my physio and just make sure that there's nothing more serious going on there. So we have got more family visiting this week. Things are going to be a little bit inconsistent. I just probably need to relax, enjoy their company, enjoy eating out, and really kind of focus on the diet when I can actually get myself into a proper routine. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you'd like to follow my journey to the Paris Marathon, please click subscribe below, and I really hope to see you again soon. Bye.